All right, Eric. So, what we're going to work on first off today is our posture, grip, and alignment. Good foundation to the golf swing. It's going to lead to good shots, and it's going to lead to more consistent shots. Because if we start with something good, you know, everything else throughout the golf swing is going to be in position to hit the golf ball in a good way.
Okay.
So, how have you always held the club?
What do you mean?
How do you grab it? You hold it like that, like a baseball grip? Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. So kind of like you swing a baseball bat. That's okay. Players, that's more of a swing that players without power, not without power, but with less power would use, such as possibly women, younger kids. It's easier for them to swing a little bit harder with that.
Okay.
It's going to lead to some problems as you get older, and better at golf. So I'll show you two other grips. Two other ones. There's also called an interlock and an overlap. Interlock, we're going to take in, for you it'd be your right hand on the top of the club, like this, and you're going to have this V that's created between your thumb and your forefinger, pointing towards your left shoulder. That's going to create, hopefully when you look down you can see about two knuckles. Yeah, right there. Perfect. And then you're going to open up that forefinger, insert your pinky. Yep, that one with your left pinky. There you go. And put this hand on the club. Now you're going to have that V also pointing towards your left shoulder. Oh, this V. So you want this a little bit more on top.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so this V created between your thumb and forefinger. Yep, V's pointed towards this shoulder. How's that feel? A little weird?
Really weird.
Yeah, it's going to feel real,
You don't want to.
way down there, no, because that's going to cause a big hook for you. It's going to release club reel. So we want them in a real neutral position with both V's kind of ported towards your left shoulder.
Feels okay.
It's going to feel weird for a little bit, but just sit there and grab it for a little bit like this. Kind of get a feeling for it. It's going to be a little different, but I think it's going to help you a little bit. And then so when we're hitting golf balls, we want to pick a target. Not a general target, but a specific target.
Like that green?
No, a little bit more specific than the green. The green could maybe work out, but what it is as we narrow our target in, if you're aiming at the flag and you miss by 2 feet, you miss the flag by 2 feet. If you're aiming at the green and you miss by 2 feet, you miss the green by 2 feet. Well, so by narrowing in our target and where we actually want to hit it with a good alignment, it's going to help hit better shots, more consistent shots. So narrow into something as small as possible. Maybe sometimes, it's going to be a branch on a tree,
Okay.
a spot in the fairway.
Okay.
Something as small as that instead of just a general fairway, and it's going to help your misses. So this is an important part also to, your setup. So go ahead and pick something out there, set up, and
Try the whole flag thing then.
which one? Far one out there?
Yeah, I mean I'm hitting a
7?
7.
That'll work. It probably won't get there, but that's a good target.
Okay. Well, I mean I go with this one, but I think I'll hit it over this one.
Yeah. So we want to go to one that we definitely won't get to unless we have a club that we know we can get there. So
We'll try the flag then.
yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah, a little weird. Make sure that club face is square to your target. There you go. What happened there?
I feel like I tried to kill that.
Yeah, a little strong. you looked like you swung a little hard, and you were also aimed a little bit left of target. You know, so a little easier way to come in here after you get, when you're coming in, you know, you pick your spot, come in here and set your club in, look down that, you know, maybe you could pick a spot out here in front of the golf ball.
Okay.
You know, as you're standing back here, okay, so maybe it's this spot right here. So we line that club up with that spot,
Okay.
and then you're gonna try and get your feet parallel to that line, not pointing at that line, at the line your golf ball's trying to go, but parallel to it.
Okay.
So as we get set in, then we're gonna set it with a good grip, and now we're ready to hit a golf shot. You know, and then we're gonna worry about the other one, posture, after you get set up to the shot.
Pick a spot out here. Hard looking up.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit more to your right, I'd say. There you go. It's better. Now set your feet square to that. Good grip. All right, now before you hit this one, set up to that one. Your shoulders, you know, you also want parallel with that, your hips and your feet. You know, so we can't have this way or way this way, you know. So, you know, you want to feel.
So I'm way over there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Since this hand, your left hand is more below than your right hand, right? It's lower.
Okay. Oh, okay.
When holding the club.
Okay.
You want this shoulder a little bit more below your right shoulder. And that's going to help get this shoulder out in front and create a square shoulder set. A lot of times we want to keep our shoulders square, but when we keep them square I mean level-wise, when we try to keep them level and we do that, look, my right shoulder is way,
Yeah, you're pointing over there.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's way this way instead of,
Your feet are like.
so by getting this, you know, we're a little bit better here,
Okay.
you know, and then we can swing out.
Alright. Let's try that. That's a lot. That's a lot of information. I feel like. So you just do a checklist. It'd be like spot,